Michael Jackson's humanitarianism is a topic that doesn't get discussed nearly enough. We're continuing to look into his amazing charitable contributions and efforts this go around with the story of Dave Dave. For those that don't know, Dave Dave was a young man who had a relatively tragic life from start to finish, dating back to the 1980s when his father deliberately burned him with kerosene as a result of an ongoing custodial dispute between him and Dave Dave's mother. When Dave Dave's burn incident happened back in the 1980s, it received quite a bit of media coverage. But what a lot of people to this day still don't know is that Michael Jackson reached out to Dave Dave privately, not just for moral support, but to form a friendship. As we've said before, when Michael Jackson would reach out to people, it wasn't just for a specific amount of time. He looked out for these people for life, and that is the case with Dave Dave, as the two remained close until Jackson's passing in 2009. Similar to Ryan White, all Michael wanted was for Dave Dave to have some semblance of normality within his life. So he invited Dave Dave to Neverland on many occasions just to have fun and be a normal kid. And not only that, but due to the severity of Dave Dave's injuries, there would be a number of additional surgeries that he would need throughout the years, to which Michael paid for. As Dave Dave entered into adulthood, he encountered the harsh reality of people not wanting to hire him due to the physical effects of his burn injuries. So guess who hired him? Michael Jackson. This is something that's confirmed by Michael's doctor and friend, Dr. Van Valen, in his book, Private Conversations in Neverland with Michael Jackson. In the book, Dr. Van Valen recalls meeting Dave Dave for the first time and recounts a conversation where Michael told him that he hired Dave Dave because nobody else would. He also recalls Michael telling him that he didn't have a quote-unquote set job for Dave Dave, but that sometimes Dave Dave's job would be to draw and paint because he loved art. So that was Dave Dave's job, making art for Michael. Much like Bella Farkas, Dave Dave considered Michael something of a father-like figure. And when Michael passed away in June 2009, Dave Dave said he, meaning Michael, was a great person. He would never hurt a soul, and I'm happy to have been his friend all of these years. Michael offered a lot of emotional support for me. Michael was there for me whenever I needed to talk to him. He opened up Neverland to me as a means to get away. Metaphorically, he was always like the father that I never had. Unfortunately, Dave Dave himself passed away in 2018 at just 42 years old from natural causes, which makes him and Michael connecting during both of their short lifetimes even more meaningful. There's plenty, and we do mean plenty, more of these stories that reflect just what an amazing person Michael Jackson was. We'll be telling those stories more in the future, but for now, thanks for tuning in, and remember, facts don't lie, but people do.